Out of the cold and foggy night came the British ship, the Hood, and every British seaman he knew and understood.
Does the name Johnny Horton ring a bell for you? Does it? It doesn't for me. I don't know who he is, but I'm about to react to him. And the song is called, what is it called? Sink the Bismarck. All right. I brought up a little something, something, because I do a little bit of research. It says John LeGale Horton was an American country, honky tonk, and rockabilly musician during the 1950s. He is best known for a series of history-inspired narrative country saga songs that became international hits. It's a lot of syllables there. I never pre-watch anything because I always like to be surprised as I'm reacting to this. This reaction is a result of one of my Patreon, PayPal song donation requests that goes out to Cough Drop. Woohoo! Thank you so much, Cough Drop, for your support. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, I've heard many artists for the first time on this channel because before this channel, I didn't listen to many varieties, just a lot of the 80s songs that I love so much. So we'll see what this is about. I'm not a history person at all, but I do know as much as the Bismarck was a German battleship, I believe, called the Bismarck, but that's pretty much all that I know. So I don't like to do deep dive research because I love actually to be educated by you because that's our conversation, people. I can't see you, but I can see what you write. So thank you all who have educated me through the years about artists and songs and things like that. I appreciate you. So let's get right into this. I don't want to play around anymore, and I'll give my honest thoughts afterwards. I want to pretend that you're in the room with me right now. So we're going to press play together on 3, 2, 1.
May of 1941, the war had just begun. The Germans had the biggest ship that had the biggest guns. The Bismarck was the fastest ship that ever sailed the sea. On her decks were guns as big as steers and shells as big as trees. Out of the cold and foggy night came the British ship, the Hood, and every British seaman he knew and understood. They had to sink the Bismarck, the terror of the sea. Stop those guns as big as steers and those shells as big as trees. We find that German battleship that's making such a fuss. We gotta sink the Bismarck cause the world depends on us. Hit the decks a running, boys, and spin those guns around. But when we find the Bismarck, we gotta cut her down. The Hood found the Bismarck, and on that fatal day the Bismarck started firing 15 miles away. We gotta sink the Bismarck was the battle sound. But when the smoke had cleared away, the mighty Hood went down. For 6 long days and weary nights they tried to find her trail. Churchill told the people, put every ship a sail, cause somewhere on that ocean I know she's gotta be. We gotta sink the Bismarck to the bottom of the sea. They find that German battleship that's making such a fuss. We gotta sink the Bismarck cause the world depends on us. Hit the decks a running, boys, and spin those guns around. When we find the Bismarck, we gotta cut her down. The fog was gone the 7th day and they saw the morning sun. 10 hours away from homeland, the Bismarck made its run. The admiral of the British fleet said, turn those bows around. We found that German battleship and we're gonna cut her down. The British guns were aimed and the shells were coming fast. The first shell hit the Bismarck, they knew she couldn't last. That mighty German battleship is just a memory. Sink the Bismarck was the battle cry that shook the 7 seas. We found that German battleship was making such a fuss. We had to sink the Bismarck cause the world depends on us. We hit the deck a-running and we spun those guns around. Yeah, we found that mighty Bismarck and we cut her down. We We found that German battleship for making such a fuss. We had to sink the Bismarck cause the world depends on us. We hit the deck a-running and we spun those guns around. We found that mighty Bismarck and then we cut her down.
Okay. You know what? I am pissed. You know why I'm pissed? Because I wish they had stuff like this back when I was in school, because then I would have appreciated history more. Um, I really wish they did. Like, I'm not, I learn better and receive information better when I have visuals, even though this wasn't like, this was lyrics mainly on screen. It wasn't like actual video, but it's moving parts. It's video-esque. Um, as opposed to just me completely reading in a book. Like when I had to read words out of a history book, oh my God, it was so difficult for me to just understand and also not get bored because I'm just not a history person, being honest, always honest on this channel. But it's something different about this. The words were moving and it, you know, and you actually had singing, of course, involved too. So it made it more not enjoyable because nothing's enjoyable about going to war, but it made it more easier for me to receive the information. Does that make sense? I don't know how else to word it, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah, I wish this was around like when I was in school. Um, so yeah, it's cut and dry to when I described him at the beginning, like he has all these educational war-like stories that he puts into song, and many people I hope appreciated this from him. I know I did. This is my first time hearing him. So it's interesting though, Cough Drop. Tell me down in the comments, is there any particular reason you picked this song when you sent it to me as a paid song request? Because you know I'm not a history buff. Unless I don't know. I don't like to assume. So just tell me. If you don't know people, Cough Drop is a real life in person best friend of mine who happens to also support my channel. But I'm always honest with him, just like I'm honest with any of you. And you'll see if you watch any other reactions I've done to his songs, some I love them, some I don't love them. And I tell him this because I keep it honest, whoever the hell you are. If my own mama gave me a song and I didn't like it, I'd tell her. But this isn't one that I don't like. I liked it. It's cut and dry. It's educational. I appreciate education. I didn't know about this Bismarck ship and the ordeal. But this, you know, in a little small package gives you the gist of the story and then the outcome. So yeah, tell me about it down in the comments, people. I always love to be educated by you. If you want to explain a little bit more or anything like that, I appreciate that. So yeah, so I don't know what else to say except replayability meter. This is a song I would listen to again and again, possibly put on my playlist. Drum rolls, no. And that's a respectful no, which I do sometimes. Like it's not a song I want to keep running and running and running and listening to it in my radio. But if I heard it again, I wouldn't be like, oh my God, turn it away. So yeah, it's a respectable no. I got my little history lesson there. But yeah, and you know, his voice was okay. It was nothing special, but maybe that's the intention. You know, it's pleasing to the ear if he's going to be the narrator, because you want to have a good narrator, and that's exactly what he was. Thumbs up, pass if I like a song. Thumbs down, ass if I don't like a song. I did like it, educational more than anything. So yeah, tell me all if you heard this before or if this is your first time hearing it. Maybe you history buffs are on my channel, so you really would appreciate this, and I would like your input on the history. All right. So thanks everybody. If you want to see any other songs that I reacted to, there's a lot I want you to check out over there. Also, please check out my store. Hit the store tab. 15% of all sales goes to my favorite and only charity, No Kid Hungry. Lastly, check out my post tab frequently because I always post things on there. You never know, and sometimes it might be a contest for a free song request and you missed out on it because you didn't look. Take it easy and keep it breezy.